Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher Circus, and today I'm gonna be playing against Sungurov Alex, which is a person we've definitely played against before, and it looks like they're playing with a very quirky team, but so am I. I am playing today with kind of a crit Shep Stress, so I have the 3 Shep Stress characters here, but instead of an Abomination, I am bringing a Shield Breaker, and with the Uri I'm gonna apply Expose, and with double crit chance on this doggy as well as command buffs, I'm gonna be critting out the wazoo. But before that happens, I'm just gonna be a little bit of an asshole and go for a pull on the Occultist, because nothing makes me happier than putting an Abomination in position 4. Honestly, I could have just as well pulled the Plague Doctor, and then he would also be kind of disrupted because he wouldn't be able to slam that well. That would have also been an idea, but I'm generally fine with just doing 3-7 damage here, honestly, so I'm just gonna go ahead and accept it. And now, here come the command buffs, so it's gonna be plus accuracy, it's gonna be plus crit chance from this man-at-arms, and the doggy is just gonna be critting out the wazoo. That is absolutely what I want to see here, and that is what I hope to see here as well, so hopefully Snuff gives me the snuff value and makes sure that I don't get pushed when I don't want to, but you know, there's no justice in this world, we all know that already. But I guess in that case I'm just gonna go ahead and drop the Houndsary right now. So good hit chances, good crit chances, and that's 1 crit already. 1 crit or 2? No, just 1, but that's still very good. 1 crit here. With the Training Whistle, it gives 8 crit for all range skills. So this trinket was thought out for the Hound's Rush, but it also works for the Houndsary, which is an AoE ability. Like 8 crit for an AoE ability is just awesome. What's not awesome is minus 20 accuracy, but I suppose I'll just have to live with it. For now, I'm just gonna move forward to positions here and, you know, hope that my snuff doesn't let me down again, because that wasn't very cool. Goes for the Rain of Sorrows, gets a crit on it. Not too good, I shall say. This is a flagellant with spiked bat Rain of Sorrows, by the way, so he's not gonna be suffering the curse of the spiked bat against my men-at-arms, I don't think. Well, how do I want to react to this? I could drop another command buff, but as good as that sounds, I don't really need more accuracy right now, so I'm actually going to be dropping a card here. Even though it's not really going to help too much against a lot of things, I'm hoping that the protection and the bleed resistance even the blight resistance kind of just helps me a little bit. Probably not the blight resistance, but maybe against the boss it helps me. Maybe the prod helps me just a touch. And yeah, actually I just realized I have minus 20 accuracy here, so maybe I would need the accuracy a little bit. And with that crit there, it also makes life a little bit more difficult for me, but I should still be fine here. I should generally still be fine. It's gonna be a close one. I'm gonna go for the pull here on the Plague Doctor because I don't want any more blinding gases, and also disrupting the Flagellant and the Abomination with the next puncture is a very cool idea. Goes for the Abyssal Artillery. Of course gets a crit on it, so my doggy is already guaranteed to go afflicted very, very soon. I'll go ahead and drop the Houndsary now. I know there's a repulse with a crit, but there's no spike chain and I have 30 prods, so surely it won't hurt too much, right? Yeah, it hurts for 7, gets me afflicted. I do a lot of damage, honestly. I do a genuinely decent amount of damage, but I don't get a single crit, and I also miss the Flagellant with his 0 dodge. Yeah, this is gonna be a rough one. In terms of the rest of the trinkets, I have Graceful Anklet on the Shield Breaker because, you know, you obviously want as much dodge on her as possible, and I also have 4 accuracy. But since I was planning to go Expose from the start, I did bring Eerie Eye to give me a better debuff chance. Now, the reason I'm not using it is because the pulls are just better here. So for now, I'm going for the pulls. But I was thinking of dropping a Reclaim here on the doggy, but instead I'm just going to drop a Punish, because putting the Plague Doctor to 0 HP here sounds very, very nice. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if she wants to hit my Flagellant. That's not a bad idea, but it's also not a very good one. Goes for the Shield Breaker instead, of course misses. There would be no justice if you hit that, obviously. And I think I'm gonna start off with a Houndsary here. I might drop the Death Door from it though. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. I might drop the Death Door if I go for this Houndsary, but You know, I gotta risk it for the biscuit. A legit doggy has to risk it for the biscuit right now. Keep in mind that the riposte is also quite likely to miss, so I'm gonna go for it. Ugh. 2 misses, come on. Seriously? There's 5 dodge and 15. 15's the bit. Okay, if I dodge, if the 15 dodges, sure, but come on, 5? Seriously, man. Oh, that's just unlucky. That is just peak unlucky. Come on, give me a crit puncture here. I need another one. Okay, that's a max roll. That's pretty good, you know, getting a max roll on there. That is pretty good. This team is just getting disrupted out of the zoo right now, which I very much appreciate. The flagell is just going to move forward too now, I imagine. Yeah, there he goes. So it's just going to be pretty much move and move, but this one would transform. So not great for me, but you know, what can I do about it? Should I heal here or should I go aggressive? He'll be alive. He won't be fine, but he'll be alive, which is what matters. I'm gonna go aggressive here. I think taking out the Plague Doctor is more important, and I actually get the kill right there. So that's a massive W for me right there, actually getting that kill. And things are coming up Shepherd Doggy, because I do have the Shieldbreaker here still alive. She's gonna be very difficult to deal with. She does have one big downside though, which is not having Adder's Kiss. I actually brought Captivate on her because I thought that if I were in a position to use a move back ability, I would probably use Expose instead, because I wanted to go for that crit chance. But now I kind of want to drop Adder's Kiss on the flange and fuse the last character alive. But yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that right now. One thing I do have to do though is probably drop a bolster here. I'm gonna drop the bolster just to give myself a little bit of anti-stress here to make sure that I don't die immediately. If there's an Abyssal Artillery, I'm probably still dead from the stress, I imagine. If there's a crit, I'm definitely dead. Goes for the Ring of Sorrows. Oh, the dodge. Paranoid, thank you so much. Thank you kindly, Paranoid, for that dodge. And now I have a few decisions to make. I'm thinking of risking it for the freaking biscuit, man. You know I love risking it for the biscuit, and I'm actually going to do it. My opponent's gonna be like, what? What is he doing? He's gonna let me go Abyssal Artillery. Yes, I will. If you want to go Abyssal Artillery, so be it. You'll be at this door, your Abomination will be in the back. And even if you do kill, which is very unlikely, even if you do kill, I'll still be okay, because I still have a flash. Come on, dude, why? Why do you do this to me? I know there was a chance of that happening, but I'd still prefer it not to happen, obviously. Okay. If I had Houndzeri right now, just one Houndzeri would finish the match pretty much, just to make sure that Occultist goes out. Then I'd have redeemed, the doggy would be more than alive and well, and yeah, it would just be over. But, oh god, such is not the way of the Butcher's Circus. The corpse is gone, right? Yeah, it's gone. Just too much going over there. I'm gonna go for the punish. Wow, this Flagellant might as well have a finisher, honestly. 25 death blow into a 40. Very good stuff. Very good stuff, Flagellant. I still have all my heals, but so does he, and he has an Abomination. I have a Shieldbreaker. I don't have 2 dodges, I just have 1. But, you know, 1 dodge is still good. My Flagellant has taken considerably more damage than the enemy Flagellant, though. That's kind of the problem here. And my Man-at-Arms is definitely in a rough spot. Most definitely. That is about as rough as it gets. I could click here and go for the Redeem. Or I could waste 1 round of DOT and then go for the Redeem next. I'm voting waste. I'm voting waste. I could also vote all the Abomination, that's an idea as well. Or I could just ignore him completely. Oh god, all decisions are difficult. All decisions are very, very difficult. I'm gonna decide on a Bellow here. Mostly because I want to reduce the damage in case I do want to go for a pull. I need more time to think. I genuinely need more time to think, because if I just ignore the Flagellant, he won't be able to use his redeems, right? So I can kill the Abomination if I want to focus him down. That's generally the best idea here, I think. Just focusing the Abomination down. Goes for the kill, doesn't get it. That's very good for me. And right now I can just go ahead and drop the redeem here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm really hoping Rapturous doesn't do the funny, because that would that would just break my heart here. You'd be breaking my heart, Flash. No act out though, thankfully. Fearful. Okay, Fearful doesn't say no to the heal. No crits, but it's fine. We have dropped one redeem, and that's perfectly okay. And right now we want to go aggressive here. How do we want to go aggressive? That corpse, he died round 4. He's not gonna bleed out, so now I can go for this. Dodge the riposte. Okay, there's a lot of move res on there. Yeah, there's a lot of move res on there. I kind of failed to see it a little bit, but maybe I should have dropped Expose. I was hoping to just get the flagellant out of position, but goes for the punish. Oh, the dodge with the bolster. It's so helpful. It's helping me out so much. That damage buff is gonna go away now. I could go Expose to cause a debuff on crits received, and also an affliction. The affliction could be very good here. It's a bit risky because I'll be putting myself in harm's way twice, but I'm still gonna go for it. I get a blight resistance, by the way. That's very freaking good. I wish she had more blight resistance, by the way. The Shieldbreaker's resistances definitely need to be moved around. If a rework does come into the Butcher's Circus, like, the Shieldbreaker needs a lot of touch-ups because she's just a weird character, honestly. Her puncture is nice. Her puncture is definitely nice. It's broken, honestly. It goes for a pull and it breaks cards at the same time, and it does damage. It's just kind of a broken ability. It nullifies occultists and plague doctors really well, so this was kind of a counter pick right from the get-go, but the rest of her abilities are all decently good. Serpent's Way is broken in some situations, kinda useless in others. But overall, she could definitely use some love in making the rest of her kit a little bit more useful, especially Impale. Impale just sucks. Pierce also kind of lackluster, Captivate kind of lackluster, Expose is nice but could be better. And I'm stuck in a position where I don't really know what I want to do, but I'm just gonna go for the battle here, do a little bit of stress, maybe reduce the damage further. Definitely not punish the flagellant here, that's not what I'm going for. I might want to remove the corpse. Yeah, he died round 4. Yeah, let's remove the corpse, sure. Let's do it so we can actually punish the abomination. I think that's perfectly okay. That's gonna be my game plan here. Just ignore the flagellant completely, focus the abomination down. Maybe even a Captivate is gonna be played here. It goes for the Beast Smile, actually hits me again. Come on, Dodge Affliction. Come on, Dodge Affliction. Anything but a bit abusive. Okay, Selfish, that's good. That's an extra 5 dodge. And plus 20% crits received. Alright, I can live with that. Does my punish do enough damage? Ooh, there's a chance actually. There's a very small chance that it does enough damage. I'm gonna click here first. The Rain of Sorrows doesn't kill me, but it gets pretty close. I could go for the command buff, but my hit chance should be guaranteed, right? Oh, it's guaranteed. I have 0 dodge. There's no way it's not guaranteed. I'm just gonna drop a battle here to reduce the damage a bit further. I don't want to be damaged right now from those riposts, and after this I'm gonna try to go for the crit punish. It is quite likely that I do get a crit punish, and it will do enough damage if it is a crit. Oh, it goes for the punish on my Shieldbreaker. She actually gets hit with that. She's dropping to the store. She's also taking a decent amount of stress. Definitely not coming up Shepherd Doggy for her, but that'll be fine. 5 to 12, 35 crit chance, but it doesn't work. It's me, doesn't get the blight, does 0 damage, and does like what, 2 stress total? Yeah, nice, good stuff. I could hit him right now, but he's dropping, so I'm just gonna drop a Serpent's Way here, hopefully stay alive a little bit. I'm still dropping to the store, obviously, but it will be okay, The Flagellant's probably gonna go aggressive here with a punish. If I drop a Reclaim, I still save the Man at Arms life, right? Because if I click him right now, he's just gone. So I definitely don't want him to just be gone. Goes for the Rain of Sorrows instead, though. Tries saving me, but misses completely. So there goes that plan. And now I have a Death Blow potential. I could just sacrifice the Man at Arms life here if I really wanted to. Or I could drop a Reclaim to try and save him. Oh, Man at Arms, I kinda wanna let go, but I can't. Oh, I actually didn't really look at the HP amounts. I'm not sure if this is enough. I didn't have time. 5 plus 6, yeah, it's enough. It's enough to save him. Just barely, but it is enough. It will be enough to save him. Unless there's a manacles here. Oh, goes aggressive with the V-Smile regardless. I'm alive though. I'm alive. I'm perfectly fine here. I can click with her right now, right? Yes. Even with an act out, she should not do enough stress. Considering I have numbing instance, yeah, she should not do enough stress. Unless dropping to the store causes stress. If that happens, it might be enough. But it didn't. It thankfully didn't. Yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough. I could go for the expose here, or I could go for the puncture. Puncture would prevent more V-Spiles, but expose would confirm a kill due to stress after a while. So I'm gonna go for the expose. I get a dodge, which is very handy. And a little bit more crit received, which means that I might get a crit punish and the kill as well. So yeah, I'm alive, I'm fine, perfectly okay here, and goes for the pass. Okay, thank you, man-at-arms. It was definitely worthwhile trying to save you. Definitely, most definitely worthwhile. And here comes the V-Spile. Or... the self-mark. 0, but a crit. I'm alive, though, I'm alive. Just barely, I'm hanging on by a thread here. I could drop a redeem to try and keep him alive, or I could just drop the bellow here. And honestly, I'd rather drop a redeem on my shield breaker, so I'm just gonna drop the bellow here and miss a 90 on the flagellant, but hit the abomination, so now he's dead to an expose, which is very good. Flagellant is probably gonna go for the Reign of Sorrows, and then it's gonna be a 2v1. Oh, goes for the punish on my shield breaker, actually hits. The 65 dodge actually hits, okay. Act out, a little bit of stress, I can live with it. Barely, but I can live with it. And I'm gonna go for the expose right now, and then... there's another pass, that's 2 passes already. Okay, I'm gonna go for the punish, I finally get a crit from the expose, and that's gonna be no more abomination for you, which I definitely appreciate, and it is now a 3v1 against this Spike Bad Flagellant. That's extra accuracy and damage for him. He goes for the Reign of Sorrows this time around, so the man-at-arms is just gone here. And I am dropping to this store, which isn't ideal, but there is a way around it. There is a way around it. I think this is just yeah, this should just be expose spam, but my characters don't want to act. A little bit of stress, okay. I'll live with it. I can live with that. Let's drop the redeem here. Give ourselves just a little bit of HP. Hopefully it works out well. And you know, it would be very nice to have a 2v1 here, but it's essentially a 1v1 if my shieldbreaker doesn't want to act. I said that selfish is good. I was aware of the downsides of selfish, but you know, such is the way of the Butcher Circus. I'm dropping to 0 HP here again, by the way. Okay, that's good. That's the correct act out. I thought she was gonna go like puncture on the corpse or something, or even captivate on the corpse. That would have been even funnier. That was definitely a possibility there, but that's thankfully not what happened. And I think this. It's exsanguinate time. It do be exsanguinate time. 40 crit chance, by the way. Okay, and now begins a 1v1 between the flagellants, where the enemy's flagellant definitely has to keep going aggressive, but then by the end I should still have a shield breaker after all the healing is done, and with my shield breaker I might be able to make him go afflicted, and then I might be okay here. I'm just really hoping that exotic snuff doesn't give me like a super funny. Because, yeah, the super funny would be missing the exsanguinate on the 0 dodge flagellant. It might genuinely happen. I am really, sincerely hoping it doesn't. But you never know. You never know. It would be very nice if crits kind of, you know, if you had like 100% crit chance, it wouldn't matter if you had no hit chance, because, you know, the crits kind of count as a hit already, but that's definitely not how it works. I'm gonna go for the exsanguinate. I get another crit exsanguinate. Watch me get 3 crit exsanguinates. That would generally be hilarious. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it's a possibility. When's that debuff gonna go away? If I manage to stack another debuff on there, I think my chance to crit the 3rd exsanguinate is gonna be actually really likely. He's gonna go for a punish this time. Oh, that's risky. Oh, that is risky. I don't think that's a good idea. I generally don't think that's a good idea because you're never gonna heal enough. You're never gonna heal enough to actually save yourself here, but I'm gonna go for the expose right now. I get a crit on it, of course, and yeah, plus 60% crits received chance. I'm gonna go for the third exsanguinate. Come on, Flash, don't let me down. 80 crit chance. Yeah, that's 3 exsanguinate crits, by the way. Absolutely wild. 3 exsanguinate crits from this flagellant. Very good stuff. Is that my first time getting 3 of them? I don't know, it might just be the first time, but very cool. He goes for the exsanguinate himself now, does hit me pretty hard, and you know, even though he heals for 15 here, I mean, it could make a difference. It could make a difference, but I still go for the expose right there. He's still dropping to that store. That's kind of the thing here. He has one more exsanguinate though. Yeah, but he's already suffered 2 that store checks, which was definitely terrible. Well, if he's dropping to that store, do I still want to drop a punish? I mean, look at the crit chance. Don't I want to make him go afflicted? Afflicted could make him do such silly things. Yeah, making him go afflicted would be nice. Even though reclaim would... Yeah, reclaim wouldn't really do too much. Let's just go for the crit punish. I mean, you see an 82% crit chance. You gotta go for it, right? That's just how the Butcher Circus is. He goes Rapturous. 82% crit chance. Jesus. Rapturous, come on, do the funny. 33 bleed on him, by the way, because of all the crits. The bleed is just everlasting. And come on, Flashball. No act out. Goes for the exsanguinate. Doesn't get the 20% death blow. And now you know what I'm gonna do. I'm not dazed. So the crit chance is still very high. I am Rapturous. I go first with Exotic Snuff, so my damage is 6 to 13. I get a crit punish though. That's 5 crits in a row from the flagellant. At least 5 crits in a row. I'm not sure if he crit before that earlier exsanguinate. But yeah, 5 crits in a row from my flat because of this freaking exposed debuffs. Now I'm gonna go for this one. I get another crit, but he stays alive somehow. This madman, absolute madman, stays alive. But yeah, he's been getting hit with so many freaking crits. Any other character, literally any other character would be beyond dead right now. Only the Flagellant with this stupid gauntlet would be able to survive this. Though, let's be honest, my Flagellant also survived a little bit more than he should have. So, you know, I don't really have a leg to stand on right now. He's gonna go for the punish. He's thinking about going for the shield breaker. If he gets like a crit punish on her, she might just be gone. In like 3 rounds, but do you have 3 rounds? Let's be honest, do you have 3 rounds? He waited for the last second, give himself an RNG boost, but sadly it did not work out too well, and you know what's coming, right? It's gonna be exposed, or not. It just goes for the Serpent Sway. The Shieldbreaker kind of gets a little bit paranoid because of what I said, of the crit punish, and just decides, ah, you know what, no, that's not happening. I go for the punish here. Jesus, the match isn't over yet. The match isn't over yet. Can he win? Can Sungurov Alex actually win this? I've been known to jinx matches like this before, but goes for the punish on the shield breaker. Somehow hits into the 65 dodge, but she doesn't get hit with a crit, so she should be alive here. Yeah, she should generally be alive. I'm gonna go for the selfish first, and come on, exposed. There we go. Finally gets the kill on that enemy flagellant. And the power couple always wins. The power couple with the doggy man at arms backline. Does this team have a name? Has this team been played before? I'm pretty sure it has. I'm pretty sure something like this has been played before, though it's quite rare because you usually don't see Shieldbreaker in stress teams, because once again her abilities are a little bit lackluster, but honestly she's just a really good character, especially if you play against the cultists and plague doctors. Like, she's just gonna kick ass. Absolute kick ass with her puncture. Broken ass ability. Literally can't do anything to counter it. But yeah, we didn't see too many crits from the doggy, honestly. We saw more crits from the flagellant than from the doggy, but it was still a pretty fun match, and I hope you agreed. I hope you had a fun time, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.